And you may have seen that a case of tuberculosis has Kalamazoo Public Schools addressing that disease. And at the top of the show, we told you that a student at Kalamazoo Central had been diagnosed with TB. It sounds scary, but the fact is TB is very treatable. We're taking the story one step further tonight. Brian Hartl is an epidemiologist with Kent County joining us tonight. Brian, thank you so much. We all hear TB, you think, oh, this is one of those throwbacks, like the Black Plague or something. To break it down, give us the real facts on this kind of issue.
Well, tuberculosis is a disease that causes a lot of illness worldwide, but in the United States, in developed countries, we don't see a lot of infection in those developed countries where there is a lot of treatment available for the disease.
How does it spread? I'm assuming like you can come in contact with this pretty easily.
Yeah, you can, and it really depends on the type of exposure you have. It depends on, the environment in which you are when you come in contact with an exposed individual, how much bacteria they're releasing at that time. So there's really a lot of factors involved as to whether or not you get infected when you're exposed to an individual.
And Brian, we've done stories in the past about like whooping cough and other kind of like lung issues, respiratory issues that you would have. TB, though, might be a little bit different. Tell us about some of the nuances when it comes to symptoms and what you see when it actually starts to progress.
Well, there are a lot of cough illnesses, obviously this time of year, influenza, pertussis, and things like that. TB is a much more severe disease. You're going to have a very severe cough, potentially with a sputum that comes out when you cough, maybe bloody. You'll have potentially weight loss. You'll have a lack of appetite. You'll have very severe chest pain. You'll have some night sweats. So there's a much more severe type of symptoms with tuberculosis.
How do you treat it? How do you knock this thing down? Is this something that you can be preemptive about?
Well, there's, obviously the health officials in Kalamazoo County are identifying those who may have been infected with the bacteria. There's treatment, antibiotics that you can take, although the treatment is a long treatment to make sure that your body rids itself of the bacteria. But in the United States, the treatment is very effective.
Well, let's get out there and get this thing down. Again, you hear it and like, wow, I can't believe that's still out there, but it is.
Right, yeah, but people shouldn't be scared. The officials in Kalamazoo County are taking care of it, and they're going to get people treated.
They took great pains today to make sure that people weren't too concerned about it.
Exactly.
It can be treated. Brian Hartl with the Kent County Health Department, thanks for coming in tonight.
Thanks a lot.